We are hanging out with the gorgeous, sweet, wonderful, talented Alicia Silverstone, who's also an old friend and someone that we've, been in and around the world together. And also, we're both navigating the world of online dating. This is new to so many of us. We actually, so new that we're bringing in our resident go-to dating coach and my love partner in crime, Damona Hoffman. Alicia, what is your strategy right now? Where are you at? What's your baseline? What are you looking for? Likes, dislikes?
I don't have time. I'm a busy person. I work so much. I have a very full life. I love my life. I love my son. I just don't have time to mess around. So I'm sort of like, I just go in really open and clear and ask really good questions so that I can find out if we're on the same path, if we have the same vision for our lives, if we want the same things. If we don't, we might be really attracted to each other, but we're going to waste a lot of time and get really hurt in the long run,
Damona, what are your thoughts and feelings about some of the stuff we're saying, and what should we be looking for?
Well, Alicia has a really good strategy here, actually, as long as it's not so intimidating that no one can clear the bar.
Right.
But when I hear that she's really looking to cut to the chase and figure out, does someone align with her goals and values? That's what so many people are afraid to ask the tough questions, because we're afraid of getting rejected. And if we actually say what we want in the beginning and they run away, we think we've done something wrong. But it's actually good if we're not aligned in values. And that's really, coming out of the pandemic, what one of the biggest trends is, that people are now looking to date based on life goals and based on values. People are really moving into seeking substance and looking for someone who aligns with them on a deeper level.
One thing that we have with us, which I'm very excited about, and this is so weird, it's like we had a crystal ball, because the phenomenon of memes in the last 24 hours has exploded into red flags. It's like we knew this was coming or something. And Damona, we have some red flags here, and you're going to educate us on what are and aren't. Tell me.
Yes. So I'm going to quiz you and Alicia on some of these common red flags, and you tell us whether you think they are a red flag on a first date or not.
Okay, this is the most action I've had in a long time. I'm really excited because I don't have any objectivity on how I'm doing this. So I'm so thrilled to be in this hot seat right now.
It's like a pop quiz. Okay, are you ready, Alicia?
Totally.
Okay, the first question is it a red flag if their profile has a long list of things they want in a partner?
No.
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 No flags. No flags.
No flags at all.
Why do you say that?
I wish people would be more specific. My biggest problem, Alicia, tell me what you feel, is that men, by the way, I'm sure girls are guilty of it too. They're so vague and quippy, and they tell you their job is like being an astronaut, wink, wink, when they're clearly not an astronaut. So I don't see anybody being specific about anything that would be a red flag for me.
I would agree with you on that. If they say what they want, it shows that they've thought about it.
Right.
So many times people tell me, I'll know it when I see it. Honey, if you haven't seen it, you don't know. All right, I have another red flag quiz for you. What if their profile is only pics, no text at all?
Oh, that's not good at all.
Oh, the flags came out. Yeah, that's definitely a red flag. That can be a sign of a catfish.
Ooh.
Catfish is someone who's not who they say they are, so they've taken the pictures from someone else.
Alicia, didn't you get someone thought you were a catfish?
Yes. So a few years ago, I tried to get on one of the, dating apps, and I put a fake profile because I didn't want to I wasn't comfortable yet being me. And then I got kicked off. I got banned. And then I tried again. I got the courage up because I heard that you were on, and I heard that Sharon Stone was on. So I was like, well, if they can be on, I can be on. So So I went on as myself, and it took a lot of courage to do it. And then I did it. And I had a date with someone planned. And then the day I went in to find out about the date, like where we were meeting or whatever, I'd been banned, poor guy. So so I got kicked off as myself too.
Did you ever find the person again?
No, I mean, I'm sure he thinks I was failed.
He's still out there.
I was just going to say, Damona, we might need some of your magic there. All right, what's your next red flag?
What if they message you with a generic opening line, just like, hey. Oh, the flags are coming out here.
I want to say something. I don't like it, but they do it all the time. I mean, and you just kind of got to go with it because they're scared. So they just write, hey, and I don't go like alarm. I'm not going to talk to you. I just would prefer that they have more to say than that.
Yeah.
So true. So true. Nobody knows what to say in that initial message. But guys, come on. You can do better than a hey.
Okay, wait. This is so much fun. More red flags after the break. All right, let's jump back in. Just some more red flags.
All right. On the first date, they only talk about themselves and they don't ask you questions.
Yeah, that's not good.
It's a very...
I just went on one of those dates.
Oh, yeah? How was it?
Awful. It was awful. Not because they didn't make it about me. I'm actually refreshed when they don't. That is not... the red flag was more just that this person was just... I don't know where they were, but they were just too caught up in their own BS.
Or they were trying to impress you. Oh. You're a catch. Alicia's a catch, and they get nervous. They don't know what to say, and so they're trying to just make themselves seem so great that you'll just fall at their feet.
Well, he didn't try to act like he was so great. He acted disinterested in everything, and then he also opened up the date by telling me about the affair he had on his ex-wife.
Oh! Get these flags out.
And then he was like, and now we can go to the dinner. And I was like, oh, don't
have dinner with them.
No dinner on the first date. You know that.
No dinner, tea, get in and out. You can't have dinner. You'll be there forever.
She has it down. Oh my
God, I'm learning so much. This was a nightmare. This was he roped me into a pregame before the dinner, and that's when in the first 5 minutes he was like, I ruined my marriage by having this torrid affair, and then crap talked his ex-wife, and I was literally like, you're the worst. And then he's like, shall we go to dinner now? And I was like, Okay. Quick question though, is it true that men send more texts on dating apps than women traditionally?
Men send the outgoing message first. Women almost never initiate messaging. Usually ladies take this very old-fashioned approach, like men have to make the first move. And digital dating is not the same as in-person dating. The playing field is level. The magic comes after you match. So if you take a back foot approach, like I'm just going to wait for him to make the first move, you're not dropping the digital hanky. You have to drop the digital hanky.
Alicia, if you match with someone, do you ever reach out first?
I struggle with this because I don't want to.
Think of it this way, though. You're the one then doing the choosing. You're not sitting around waiting to get chose. So think of it that way. And then you will have a higher caliber of matches.
It feels like you've already done that by hitting yes. And so if they want, it feels like, come on, just make the first move. It feels good. I just want a man. That is when I am very feminine. I want to be taken. I want to be seduced. You want all those things. So I'm not so attracted to sort of like, oh, hi, is it okay? That doesn't, you know what I mean? So it feels good.
I totally agree. I don't feel like I'm giving my power away at all. I'm just like, man up. I would love for you to bring out the old-fashioned world I'm in. I've shown you I'm in. Please initiate and tell me what you're thinking and, what's going on.
It's a lovely idea.
But is it just not...
I'm grateful that you've given us permission to just go for it, but sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
I had to change my algorithm on my dating app because there was nobody there until I lowered the age a little bit. Because I'm not looking for a younger person. I've already been through a lot of life experience. I'm not looking to raise someone else. So, I put, what?
I hear you. I agree with you. And I never want to be ageist. So I try to be open because I also know that there are some people who are younger who are really deeply evolved and have done so much work on themselves and are so present and connected, and they're way more mature than the 50-year-olds. So it's sort of like each case by case.
All right, I love this. That just opened me up because I too don't have ageism with anyone or anything. And then when it comes to the dating world, all of a sudden I box myself in. Thank you. I love this.
You're evolving.
Well, Alicia, you make the world a better place. You have, you do, and you will continue to do so. Be sure to watch The Babysitters Club, you guys. Season 2 is out now on Netflix. I just love you so much. I'm so happy to do this with you. It just makes my heart swell. And I will see you soon. It's a date. Damona Hoffman, I don't like